What's going on, everyone? I am standing out front of Dwell Development's latest project that they just completed, and I have the pleasure of introducing the founding partner of Dwell Development right here, Anthony. I am so excited to have him show us a little bit more about the home and what makes their project so unique. Anthony?
How we doing, everybody? Thanks for coming to our Wallingford 3 project. We just completed it. 3 single-family homes, as you can see. 5-star built green, net zero energy ready, super high performance home.
You know, such a mouthful that you had there. There's so much great stuff in there. I'm so excited. I want to see more of these individual pieces that you're talking about.
Let's go check it out.
All right, Anthony, so tell me, electricity, how does this home get power and how does it stay really energy efficient?
Well, first of all, everything's powered off of the grid, but we set all our homes up to be net zero energy ready, meaning that solar panels can be added at any time. The homeowner has a net meter already supplied on their property, so when solar panels get added, this home that's built about 50% above energy code can now get essentially free energy from the sun.
Yeah. I love that because, you know, solar is the future, and it's great that you guys are installing it immediately when the homeowner moves in. So
absolutely, awesome. Clean energy is the future, and we're set up for it.
What about electric charging for your vehicle? So what do you got for that?
So every one of our homes comes with 1 or 2 EV charging stations. This particular one set up in the outdoor parking stall right over here, so they can pull up in their Tesla or their Leaf and they're good to go, and they're ready to charge off of the sun.
Awesome, awesome. You also have mentioned you have some reclaimed wood on the siding of the home. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, if you pan up, you can see all the dark stained wood here is sustainably harvested from a mill in Tacoma, where they mill up old beams from warehouses and they slice it into siding for us, and we bring it on site and stain it on site. So it's locally sustainable, reclaimed wood that we use as siding.
Wow, that's awesome. I love the look of it. It's so unique and also fantastic because it's local wood too.
It is local wood, and the way we apply the wood is a sustainable aspect of how we build our homes. It's called a rain screen. So the wood is an open rain screen which is laid off of the siding over a weatherproof membrane that makes the house airtight. But wind and rain is designed to go behind the wood and drain out. So it's a really effective drainage plane, but creates the most effective energy efficient wall that we've ever built. And we do the standard on every one of our homes.
That's incredible. Let's go check out more on the inside.
Let's go.
All right, Anthony, you have to tell me more about these pavers. They look incredible. So many times I see them just standard, but these are unique.
Yeah, so we upgraded all the pavers on site for 2 reasons. Aesthetically, these are more of a cobblestone design feature, which gives a nice aesthetic to the home. But really, they're designed to let all the water that falls on the site stay on site for drainage control. I mean, we want the water not to go out to the storm system, out to our lakes and rivers. We want all the water that falls on the site to stay on the site and drain down to its natural discharge point.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. So now we're in the kitchen. This is where a lot of people are going to spend most of their time. Tell me more about this oven, because so many buyers today I talk to, they want a gas appliance.
Sure.
And they think it's nice to have because it's quick to cook, but there's something different about this, so tell me.
Well, first of all our homes come no gas. The embodied energy of gas, the carbon output, the damage to the environment with a fossil fuel, we don't allow it on our site. So we had to come up with a high performance alternative to people who want a gas range, right? So induction. Induction is taken over the industry. It is super high performance, and you have to use special pans on induction, but it's the energy efficiency of induction is superior. But the fact is the food cooks super even and consistent. Gas was the prototypical chef's first choice, but you get any chef now on an induction cooktop, the food cooks even, it's clean, they won't go back.
The Food Network is changing their game. All right,
very cool. The world is changing.
And then also the stone is so beautiful. What stone is this? And I love the look here.
Yeah, Carrara marble. Yeah, my wife Abby is our designer. She designs a beautiful kitchen, as you can tell. Marble slab, countertops, backsplash. Big upgrade in all our homes that we do. The cabinets are from Abodian, and they're a local cabinet company. And the key thing is when we partner with Abodian and the cabinet companies, is that there's no added formaldehyde, low carbon, no VOCs. So the off-gassing of a lot of materials that you typically smell when you walk into a new single-family home are not allowed, and they're not existent in our homes, because that makes you sick. Those are toxins that people breathe in. They don't even understand it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is funny because there is a lot of times a new smell when you walk into a brand new construction home, but you're not getting that in this home.
Those are off gases of toxins and so forth that are in the materials that go into the homes. We're not allowed to have them in our homes, and they're not existent yet.
That's incredible. I love that you're doing that. So right now I'm looking at concrete floors, and that's kind of unique for a home. Most of the time you see engineered hardwood or some kind of hardwood, not concrete. Tell me a little bit about this.
So this is our concrete slabs that we put in all our homes. It is the finished flooring. We put these relief cuts in there to make it look architectural, and then we seal it and we stain it white. So it looks really, really nice. It's a finished product. The beautiful thing about slab floor is that, you know, it can hold the heat and the cooling that's inside the home. So the mass that it takes up off this floor contains the heat, contains the cooling, so your house is always balanced and comfortable.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. So during the summer, nice and cool, and during the winter,
Nice and
nice
cozy.
and toasty. Okay.
Yeah, and the key thing is that we put about 6 inches of rigid insulation underneath this slab, so anything that goes in stays inside this house. So that, you know, the 2 points that loses the most energy in a home is your roof and your underneath your slab. And so we combat that with massive insulation on the roof and massive amounts of insulation on the slab. So everything that you paid to heat this house or cool the house stays inside the house.
All right, Anthony. So we're on the second floor. Why do I need a doorbell right here? What is this?
It's not a doorbell. So that is a wireless receiver that sends a signal to a pump up at the master bathroom. So conservation of water and heated water is really important to energy efficiency. So this sends a signal to a pump at the furthest fixture away from the hot water tank. And what that does is it pulls all the water into a loop into the system. So the idea is you got to train our buyers to be efficient in water consumption. You walk in the morning, you hit the button, the hot water pump starts circulating water, and then when you go to the faucet, about 10 seconds later, you have hot water, as opposed to sitting there wasting water, waiting for it to get warm at the shower and so forth. All that water in is you pay for it, all that water out, you pay for your sewage. So it's a huge savings for our home buyers if they hit the button. Hit the button.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, I'm guilty of definitely running my water a little too long. So
Everybody has to.
I need it. I need it.
Yeah.
I need one of these in my home.
Yeah.
I love it. That's so cool.
And look, your pants match the bathroom.
You know what? I'm blending really well. Thank my wife.
You are.
She'll love it.
And thank my wife for designing the beautiful bathroom.
Life's too good. More than likely, you're probably watching this video on the toilet, just like me right now. So let's talk toilets. Come on, Anthony.
Okay.
Show us this toilet.
Okay, so water conservation is a huge part of Built Green and what we do. And all our homes at Dwell are about 60% reduction in water usage, and toilets are a huge part of it. You know, the average toilet in this country, all the existing toilets have an average gallons per flush of about 3.6 gallons of flush.
Okay.
Which is outrageous. It's a huge waste of water. New toilets that most people see now, the dual flush toilets, are about 1.2 gallons per flush, which is dramatically better, right?
Much.
All these toilets are just one button, 0.8 gallons of flush. Super efficient, powerful, using a fraction of the water. Just having 3 of these toilets in this home compared to a standard toilet saves about 5,000 gallons of water a year.
Oh my God.
So that's water that's not going in, but it's also not going out and being waste. So you're paying for it going in, paying for it going out. It's just the right way to do it, right?
You know, a lot of times you get these quarterly water bills, so that's going to take your bill way down because you're using much less water in this. So that's so efficient, and I love that. Buyers are going to love this.
Save the salmon.
Save the salmon. So tell me what I am looking at, Anthony, because this is very confusing looking.
Yeah, it's not very common in Seattle new construction. We're one of the only builders that put in heat recovery ventilation. And what this machine does, it's a whole house fan that is constantly working to bring fresh air into the home and also exporting stale air out. Typical homes have bathroom fans and a whole house fan that constantly are pulling in cold air and exporting stale air, right?
Yeah.
So this one replaces all the bathroom fans in respect of this thing. If it's, for example, if it's 0 degrees outside and you keep your house at 70 degrees, this will pull all the air in from the outside with the heat exchange process of the air going out that's preheated. It preheats all that incoming air to about 68 degrees. So instead of bringing in cold air that then you have to reheat again, there's a heat exchanger inside this. So this is constantly bringing fresh air in, preheating it, and dump it into the house. So your energy bills stay really, really low,
Wow.
which is extremely important. In addition, there's filters inside this. So your air in this house is constantly being filtered and scrubbed before it gets brought into the house. So COVID, fire from smoke from all the fires.
Yeah.
This thing is a workhorse that we have to have in every one of our homes because we build our homes so airtight. So when you build a home airtight, you have to ventilate it right. So this thing can be run off your smartphone, you can program it, you can recycle air. It's high tech, but it's really simple machine that's essential to a high performance home.
I love it, and
Yeah.
that's great to see. All right, Anthony, my eyes are drawn to this really oversized window and these thicker walls too. Why is this so, like your standard wall's a lot thinner? What's going on
Well,
here?
I'm glad you noticed it because they're so thick you can almost use it like a little bench and sit in at the window. But
Totally.
yeah, but what you're seeing here is a double thick, double 2x4 wall. And we do a standard 10-inch thick wall as opposed to a code-built wall. It's probably 6 inches thick. So almost double the thickness of a code wall. This allows us to pack in 10 to 12 inches of insulation in our walls to put a big blanket around this house. So it makes it really, really quiet and energy efficient. In addition, these windows, triple pane high performance windows in all our homes. So again, we want the heat to come in through the sun and not go back out through heat loss. So triple high performance windows are essential.
Nice. That is incredible. Yeah. So I'm noticing that no rooms have carpet. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's a dual standard. We've never put carpet in our homes, and obviously carpet is comfortable, but it also holds a lot of dust, a lot of dander from pets, a lot of just things that settle on the carpet, make homes not healthy. So we always go hardwood. These are sustainably harvested 3/4 inch oak that's matte finished off site. So again, you don't have any of that off gassing of finished product get into the air here, right? So, but it's clean, it's durable, it's pet friendly, and it's aesthetically beautiful, right?
It's super gorgeous. I mean, and I love it. And that makes so much sense, without all that dust and,
People have throw rugs. You can get nice throw rugs down, and those can be tossed at some point.
That's true. All right, so there's 2 areas in here that I'm feeling fresh air. We have right over here above you the ductless mini split, correct?
Correct.
And then I also noticed this behind me. So explain what's going on.
So first of all our homes are heated with ductless mini splits. There's 3 heads in this home that provide super high performance heating and cooling. With our Northwest summers now and climate change, people want cooling more and more and more.
Yeah, totally.
This particular unit is designed in the Northwest, in our marine climate. We design all our homes from an energy standpoint for heating only, but that's changing now with climate change.
Yes, it is.
This is dual purpose, dual powered, gives everybody what they want. These homes are really comfortable and cool in the summer, comfortable in the winter. And then what's supplying all the fresh air is the other thing you pointed out too. So this is part of our heat recovery ventilation system. So this duct is balanced to supply fresh air to this room 24/7, every single day, all the year long.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, wow. This hot water heater is very techy. What's going on here with this? Tell me more about this, Anthony.
So this is the EcoNet. This is a heat pump hot water tank. Super high performance. It's about probably 100% more efficient than a standard hot water tank. It uses a lot less energy. And what it has is a heat pump inside. It's pulling all the warm air from inside the house, using this warm air that we've already paid for to help heat that hot water. Then it exports the residual cold air out to the outside. And it's all programmable. You can run it from your iPhone through an app.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. What about Android users? Can they do it?
I'm sure they can too.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank gosh. Thank gosh.
Yeah, and then you'll notice these wires here.
Yeah.
Right?
What is going on here?
So we supply Cat 6 wiring to all of our devices in the house: hot water tanks, ductless mini splits, heat recovery ventilators, doorbells, everything can be, the home is pre-wired for a smart home system because our buyers want technology to help run their homes, right? So why not supply them and give them the backbone for it? So they can add any system they want at any time, and they can connect all these devices through Cat 6 high-tech wiring in the house and run their homes from their phone.
Techie home. I love like all the features here. This is so awesome.
Well, we're in Seattle, right? So
we are, you know, Microsoft, Amazon, very popular companies here, so love it. All right, so now we're on the rooftop, so this is basically wrapping up the tour. This is unique because it's a little bit different materials up here. It seems like you really went to the moon on every finish. So tell me a little bit about what we're standing on.
Well, first of all, this becomes, in these types of construction, where people hang out the most. It's almost like their extended yard, right?
Yeah.
You get up, you get the views, you get a little peekaboo view of the Green Lake over there in the mountains, but really the material on the deck is recycled content deck tiles. So they're about 40% recycled content. Again, every time we can choose to find something that lowers the embodied energy and production and material costs, this fits our bill, so it's aesthetically nice. We did it kind of in a little checkerboard pattern right now, but this really is where people hang out. We have power up here, we have water up here, and this is where you kind of hang out and enjoy a glass of wine in the summertime.
For sure, got to drink that rosé, you know? I mean, it's the season.
A rosé.
I really appreciate you taking the time to walk us through your home, show us what makes your projects unique. I think the viewers are now understanding the difference between your traditional new construction and a smart green built home. And actually, like, can you break that down? Because there's a lot of times, you know, you hear 3 stars, 2 stars. What stars are you? Are you, you know, what are you at?
So we've been exclusively 5 stars since we began in 2005. We're the only builder that builds exclusively 5-star built green, which is a home that built about 50 to 60% above energy code. So the difference between a 3-star and a 5-star is significant. 3 stars is a house that's built about 20% above energy code. A 4-star built green home is about 30 to 35%. 5 stars about 50% above energy code.
Wow, 50%.
Yeah, and we're progressive here in the city of Seattle compared to most areas, right? So 50% above energy code is substantial. So it gets you way closer to getting to net zero energy by adding solar panels in the future. So getting the energy consumption down as much as possible is really, really important. But built green just isn't about energy. It's about water, it's about clean air, it's about material selections. It's like a holistic approach. So when you take all those things and put a big bow on it, that's what you get when you get a built green home by Dwell.
That's so cool, and I think a lot of people are overlooking some of the small things that they can get in their home and really make the big difference into the future. So I love that you're doing all of it right when the buyer gets to own the new home. This is so cool. I love it.
Thank you.
Great work. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to share it with you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, and if you love this and want to see more from Dwell, stay tuned because we might have more.
Yeah.